ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
Bombshell.
Because damn, dude.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Black Panther movie Wave 2 M'Baku Build-A-Figure Waves Ulysses Klaue. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Oh man, I'm very excited for this figure. This is one that I've been waiting for quite some time now. Anyway, on the side we get this nice image of Ulysses Klaue, and we get an even wider shot of that same image. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then there's Ulysses Klaue again. Then we get the Black Panther logo at the top, spot varnished. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Ulysses Klaue out of the packaging, looking pretty awesome. This is a figure that I was really looking forward to from this wave, and it looks pretty sweet. Now, he is holding a gun that does not come with the figure. I've had this gun with the silencer for quite some time, so yeah, I'm gonna have him with the silencer gun. But he does come with an actual gun that is not a fake made-up gun, so yeah, let's get a closer look at the accessories that come with Klaue, and then we'll get a closer look at the figure. So aside from the Build-A-Figure piece, these are the 3 accessories that we get with Ulysses Klaue, and we've seen this gun several times before. It's been reused many times, and it doesn't look too bad. It does fit into his right hand very well, though. You can just put it right through there, and the trigger finger goes right through, so that is pretty nifty. This gun right here, I believe, came with the Toy Biz Face-Off Punisher 2-pack. I'm fairly certain, but yeah, having him with the gun with the silencer, yeah, that's just cooler to me, and I like how the trigger finger fits through there very nicely. And then we get the 2 different arms for Klaue. This is so awesome to see. I think this is a beautiful comic to movie adaptation. You know, I just really like it quite a bit. I think Andy Serkis does an amazing Klaue. But yeah, so here's the mannequin looking hand right over here. And then of course it folds down. And you know, when I had first seen this, I was like, ooh, is it going to transform? But it does not transform. But it does look really good. I do like how this collapses or opens up right here. Get nice bits of gunmetal right underneath. Really liking that. And then we get those highlights with the baby blue color. Really cool. Nice attention to detail in the sculpt. I really like it quite a bit. This is pretty awesome. Now, I do wish it came with some effects. At first, I tried using a purple effect, but yeah, that didn't work, especially because, you know, in the movie, it's blue. So, one thing I did was I took a lightning effect, a blue lightning effect. I think I took this from Thor. You kind of try to figure out a way to get that ported on there. That doesn't look too bad. I think that looks pretty cool. But then we also have the Havoc effect, which I thought would have been pretty neat, but, you know, that's not really working out too well. And then I came up with this clever idea of using this, and then figuring out a way to get this Havoc piece to go around over here, and you know, with some trial and error and trying to figure that out, I think that could look pretty cool. I don't know, I'll try this again, but yeah, I think that's kind of neat that you could add some effects pieces to this. It's pretty nifty. However, at the same time, it would have been neat if he came with his own effect piece. And here's looking at the Andy Serkis head sculpt, and you can see compared to images of Klaue from the movie, I think they nailed it. I think they went a little heavy on some of the scarring and stuff though, but I don't mind it. I like seeing the extra blood and dirt, so yeah, I think it looks really good. I think they just nailed the likeness over here. The photoreal technology is just amazing. I love the color variation in his beard right over here, and the hair sculpt looks really good. The eyes and everything. I got to meet Andy Serkis in person very briefly once. He was very nice. Looking at the side right there, the tattoo looks really good on that side. Again, I like how we get the gray hair mixed in over here. And then here's looking at the back of the head. That looks really good. I do remember those tattoos. Looks very cool. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. Do you think he's actually dead? I don't think he's actually dead. I think he's going to come back in a sonic form. But anyway, for the head swap that everyone wanted to see, we got the J. Jonah Jameson head sculpt on here, and that looks really good, you know, so that works out pretty well. I've liked my Everett Ross body mold for the J. Jonah Jameson head. That's looked pretty good for me so far, but yeah, this does look a little better. I am digging this. The whole vest and everything looks really nice. The only problem is if, you know, you wanted to make a J. Jonah Jameson figure, you'd have to, you know, get a different arm over here and then take away all the tattoos on this side, which look really good, by the way. Let's get that Ulysses Klaue head sculpt back on there. But yeah, that looks pretty nifty. I like that attention to detail. I guess he has a lobster claw. I don't know. Lobster claw tattoo, man? Okay. I like lobster. And then he has like this bracelet thing going on. You can see the ring right there. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. I like that. And then again, we saw this already. Very easy to swap out the forearm piece. You can see where it just pops out right over there. Just pop it right back in, so not too hard to do. I'll get into that articulation in just a minute. And then looking at the vest, I think it looks really good. I like the texturing right here on the back, you know. You have that whole paisley kind of thing going on, so yeah. Not too bad with the paisleys. My biggest gripe with this figure, though, is the lower half. I feel like the chameleon figure legs just don't really work with the rest of this figure. It just looks really weird to me. I feel like the hip is too long or something, or like the legs are too small. I don't know. It just throws me off a little bit. So we've seen these legs before. I mean, you can see it's the same right there as the chameleon. So yeah. The same legs and everything, so not a whole lot to talk about right over there. He does have the weak peg holes at the bottom of his feet. As I look at the figure from over here, the legs don't look as bad to me, but I don't know, it still bothers me a little bit. But anyway, you can get the head to look up pretty far, so that's pretty sweet. I like that. You can try to get the back of the head over the collar, it'll look up even more so. You can make him look all the way down without popping the head off. He'll look down that much. You get side-to-side motion over here and a good amount of head pivoting. The shoulders move outward that far, they move down. You can rotate 360. You get a bicep swivel, single-jointed elbow, and rotation side to side. Same deal with the weaponized version of his vibranium hand. And then you get a hinge that moves up and down over here, and you can turn side to side. You could also pop this off and you could replace it with a different hand, I guess. I don't know. And then on this side, you get a swivel at the wrist, and it hinges side to side instead of up and down like this hand over here. And that also meets the 90-degree mark, and you get that swivel at the elbow. We get an ab crunch in here, but it is hindered by the vest quite a bit, so you could feel it move forward a little bit that much and back that much. You can untab it. You get 2 tabs on the side right over here, so you can see how that looks with the ab crunch. So, you know, detaching that, it'll move a lot more so, and it's not too hard to tab that all right back in. Come on, there it goes. Then you get a waist swivel right here, and then you get the hips that move outward that far. He'll kick forward that much, back a little bit, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. Ankles move down. Ankles do not move up. That is extremely frustrating. I really wish Hasbro would take care of this, because it makes the figure difficult to stand. Not having the ankle move up, I feel like customizing and getting a Dremel to this so I can get that shoe to move into the cuff of the pant leg right there. So that's frustrating, but yay, he does have ankle pivot. So to measure out this Klaue figure, you can see that he is standing just a little over 6 inches tall. And then here's a Klaue figure next to the chameleon figure with a J. Jonah Jameson head sculpt on there. And just to show off the head swap again one more time so you can see it from farther away, because it does actually look really good. I was skeptical of this at first. Just gotta fix these forearms right here. And then for a Klaue comparison, you can see the MCU version right here next to the comic version. You can see that it's actually the other arm that was lopped off over here. But yeah, I really think we're going to see a movie version that resembles this. I doubt Marvel's going to pass on that. I don't think he's really dead. And then here's Ulysses Klaue next to the other 2 figures from the wave that I've already reviewed. We have the T'Challa figure and we have T'Chaka. And then here's Ulysses Klaue next to the Ultron Build-A-Figure. And it's kind of funny, I'm realizing now that Tony Stark is partially responsible for the existence of this villain. And then here's Ulysses Klaue next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man.
We need the precious. Where's the precious?
So I gotta thank you guys again for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, especially when you watch from the beginning to the end and you spend your precious time with me here on this YouTube channel. And I also appreciate it when you hit that like button if you like the video. Please leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you want to take the extra step in supporting this YouTube channel over on Patreon, please check that out if you're interested. This figure is awesome, and I think it looks much better with these effects over here. I went with a slightly darker blue lightning effect for this, and I think it looks really cool. I don't know. If you guys have ideas for different effects you could add on to your Ulysses Klaue, please let me know in the comment section below. But this right over here, this is my favorite setup, and I had a lot of fun taking pictures with this figure. It was a figure I was really looking forward to. My biggest gripe about it is the legs, but it's still not that big of a gripe compared to how much I like it, so I'm giving it a stud rating of...
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I really think this figure delivered. I really like it quite a bit. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, photos, and forums, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can check me out over on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Links to everything in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey Shartimus Prime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot. Your face is set. We're shot.